Ahoy gamers and welcome back to Total War Warhammer 3 as we continue to play through as Drycher with the SFO and the Old World mods which completely overhaul our gaming experience. So we're playing this on Legendary difficulty and in this episode we finally managed to secure our nook within the eastern part of the Empire. We take on Ostermark and destroy them. We take on the Skaven of Mordheim, we destroy them before pushing back a load of Orcs to the far east, putting us in a really good position to then explore to other world trees. So without further ado, let's jump on in. And here we are, back in Total War Warhammer 3, as we are playing with the solo self-out, the SFO and the Old World mods, which between the two of them, the SFO mod overhauls the unit rosters, adds some new units and does a bit of balancing. So you've got new units like these Dryad Bowmen, which are really cool. We're playing this as Drycher, who is probably my favourite character. And ideally I want to regen. We've also got the Old World mod, where you can see, you can't see it very well, but this is the Old World. This is, okay, you definitely can't see it very well, but it's a completely different layout of the Old World. Really cool. The map is huge now. It's added a load of settlements. It's truer to what it should be. I think you can come over here. I think it's SFO settings. I can change. I think there's a way I can change what I can see and where I can see it. Line of sight. No, that's not it. I was going to see if I can show you the entire world, but I don't think I can. No, it doesn't look like I can. I'm pretty sure I can, but yeah, it's in here somewhere. I can't remember. But it's very different. You can see on the minimap here, Ulf 1 looks very different. This is what Ulf 1 looks like. Yeah, slightly different. Yeah, so we're going to carry on this campaign. So last episode, 2 weeks ago, we managed to secure most of the Griffin Wood. We've got ourselves a second army over here. And hopefully that's strong enough to fight back this army. We've still got Ostermark, that's quite strong. Got an army down here. Essentially we just need to wipe Ostermark off the... Is it Ostermark we're fighting against? Yes, it is, yes. We need to wipe Ostermark off the map. Hopefully we can do that with this army here defending the Griffinwood. But we'll see. I don't think they can reach my Griffinwood in one turn, but once again we'll see. So we're going to see what happens in the next turn. I'm not sure what these undead are trying to do here, but yeah, they've just fed me some more experience with some more HP, so thank you for that. So it looks like these vampire counts now want to be our friends. That's sure, I have nothing against you. If you want to be my friends, you can give me some gold. I'll take some gold. So in that time, they did take this city over here, which is fine. You have the ability to use the deep roots, which allow me to teleport my troops around the world, but really need that right now. Let's keep recruiting as many of our troops as possible. And do I have any heroes? I have no heroes, that's fine. So we're going to keep on hitting Ostermark. This guy is probably going to be attrited and disappear very shortly. But as I said, hit Ostermark. We need to take them off of the playing field. There we go, we can occupy his turfland. There we go, nice and easy, just like that. We're not going to tell them to leave, because they will leave over time. We've got kill here. Kill, we're going to put this with... I think it's probably worth putting it as growth. Let's see what else we've got here. No, we're going to go for the growth and the casualty replenishment. That's really useful for our own army, because our tree man at the moment is quite heavily beaten up. We can go for open branches, which allow us to do a bit more global recruitment. We want this quartermaster and home amongst the boroughs, or so those are the ones we want. Let's level up our hero again. Okay, fine. So he's almost fully upgraded, or Drycher's almost got a full team. You've almost got a full team. Can I recruit anything decent here? I can recruit some feral bears. They have a lot of HP. I can also just recruit. I can just recruit another Dryad. There we go. And I don't think we have the money to. Should we upgrade all of these? I think it's probably worth upgrading all of these. And looks like aspect of the... I think aspect of the birch is the way forward. All of these. Upgrade, there we go. And then how much will it cost to upgrade a couple of these? Aspect of the oak, we want to go for you. Aspect of the oak, there we go. So we can't afford any others at the moment. Next turn we'll be able to afford the last ones. So I've decided to attack Ostermark on their main city, which is the city they just took off me a couple minutes ago. And so I'm deciding, you know what, we're going to fight them. And we're going to try and take this on. So they've got a load of troops, got a load of archers, but I have a load of archers as well. Got some horsemen, not too worried about those. They've got one mortar. A bit worried about this mortar, to be honest, because we have no real way of getting to it. So we're going to fight this battle. And as they're sallying out to attack us, they're normally quite aggressive. So they might just charge at us, but we'll see. So I've come up with a plan. So these guys have vanguard deployment. I'm going to deploy 2 units of dryads way up there in the back, and I'm going to be very defensive. I hope this works. There's no reason why it wouldn't work, but then I'm going to be defensive, have all my boys other than those down there essentially in an area around about here. Annoyingly that I should use vanguard deployment. Yeah, I don't have them all in a line here. These ones just in a line just behind. Ideally I'd like them to my archers to be on the high hill, the top of the hill. There we go, that would do. And you guys can stand on top. If you guys there as well. Perfect. Then my tree man can then just stand wherever he needs to be. They are going to come from behind us, but that's a pretty weak force. So to be honest, I can actually, depends on how long it's going to take, we can actually just have these guys already facing behind. And we can hit them as soon as they come on the field. So with that in mind, we can then move these guys across. And we can sit one more set of archers just behind as well. Perfect. Then change these guys to turn off skirmish mode. Start deployment, start battle. So we're going to see where they are. There's their mortar team. You guys can come straight across. You're going to attack them from the rear. We're already shooting them with 4 of our archers, which is good. This one unit that's kind of out of line here. You guys just keep firing. And we just want to take out as many of these as possible. Try and take out these pikemen because they're going to be a bit of a pain. Take out these crossbowmen. You guys, if you guys can come into the battle, you guys can move forward a little bit. And they're already shaken. And where are our boys over here? Okay, you can come straight across. I need you guys to be a little bit quicker. And that mortar's just started firing, which is fine. Should be okay to take a bit of damage. Pistoliers, try and take you on. You guys attack the pistoliers as well. They are a bit of a pain. Attack the militia. Any of their range, try and aim for them first. Tree man, you just get involved. You have some skills here. Not really any good ones, but it's fine. Okay, good. That's 1 unit down. You guys focus on those. You guys can jump straight on in. Okay, as we've got these crossbowmen that are about to break. And once the crossbowmen break, good, move on to the next one. You guys can then move on to the next one as well. Okay, we've got 24 seconds until they come in. You guys, you're not all... Okay, it's fine. You guys can just go charge straight on in. You take the risk. And their mortars are going to be a bit of a pain. You guys break off and try and hit those spearmen coming around that flank. You want to get involved as well. Let's use... Okay, I don't really have anything of use here. Okay, you guys can now focus on these archers on this flank here. You attack their hero. Okay, you guys are actually... What's the speed of these? They have a speed of 71. Okay, you guys are not going to get them in time. Unless we catch them like this. Okay, we managed to catch a couple of them. And they're just going to run away. Or not. Managed to catch a couple. Okay, the mortar's down at least. No way the mortar's going to survive that. You guys can just keep firing on all of their ranged. Perfect. Right, you can try and come down here. You come down here as well. Try and hit as many of them as possible. This dryad unit is just going absolutely ham. These dryads, just keep holding your own. There is a lot of them. Come on, when these guys come in, okay, these guys are already on the field. It's perfect. Archers, you guys can... Too much, you guys aren't really doing very much there, so you can just join this battle over here. And I'm going to toggle everyone as guard mode, so they don't run anywhere. And you guys just run straight in, you guys run straight in. Dryads, you guys get into the combat as well. So they're all over this flank over here, which is fine. May lose some Dryads. Let's use this on some of their swordsmen. Good, their mortars destroyed. Okay, they have got some troops back there. I didn't see them. I had seen them, but I was just kind of ignoring them. It's fine. And looks like we managed to catch most of these troops here. So those spearmen are about to drop. These are about to drop. Empire archers. Okay, no, this is fine. There, we will win that fight there. You guys turn there. You guys turn there. And how's this fight going over here? Our Lord. Okay, our Lord isn't winning. That's fine. As long as we can cause enough disarray. Okay, you Dryads aren't doing anything. You guys just try and get straight into the battle. You guys aren't doing anything. You guys get into the battle as well. So I kind of want to throw everything into the meat grinder over here. You have a bit more magic. Let's use that on their hero. And good. So we should just be able to hold our own. You guys... Ooh, we can actually hit their pistoliers from there. You guys hit the pistoliers. And how's our back line looking? Okay, they're starting to waver here. So good. You guys just chase off these archers. You guys focus on their hero. On their lord. They've got some spearmen over there. Just chase them off the field. And how's it going? Okay, your magic's pretty low. Can you guys hit those archers there? You can. Perfect. You guys are doing just fine. You get involved and try and take them out. I'm going to be honest, these guys are doing just fine. Okay, these pistoliers are just about to drop. Perfect. I think that is a GG by the looks of it. These Dryad archers are really strong. But they should just be a standard thing in the actual Total Warhammer game, because they're so strong. We can probably speed this up now. This is almost assured. What do they have left? They've got a couple troops over here. You guys can hit these as they come in. Hit those. You've got a hero over here that's about to drop. You've got some random Dryads over here that's about to... You guys get involved. Okay. They managed to rout one of our... Well, break one of our units of Dryads. And I think that's it. They've got their hero over here and they've got the hero over here as well. Are you unbreakable? Okay, this one over here is unbreakable. Let's try and get our Lord over here. And try and use some magic on him. Otherwise we'll just be wasting all of our ammo. Or potentially doing some friendly fire if we get our troops over here. We use all of our magic on him. Use the miasma and we're going to make him weaker as well. There we go. So he's going to take a load of damage now. Try and get my tree man in. I'm going to do a little bit more damage. Once this guy's broken. Boom. There we go. GG. Easy fight. Dryads. Overpowered. Totally overpowered. Just looking at the stat page. We lost nearly 400. They lost, well, nearly 2,000 soldiers. Amazing. This the settlement garrison, yeah, fine, there's nothing left. This Gustav Old Wretch, 7 troops remaining. He got absolutely decimated. It's nice to see their archers almost did nothing because we managed to shoot them off very early on. These pistoliers would have been the ones that chased down our Dryads that went for their mortars. But we are in a really good place. We should be able to take that city this turn. So, here we are in a relatively good place here. So, Griffinwood, we're slowly increasing your... what's it called? Your strength, your forest health. When this goes up, we're going to be more friendly towards vampires, which is really useful. First thing we're going to do is just take on this city. Okay, or not. They're going to sail away. That's fine. We're going to take on this city anyway. Do an auto-resolve. Boom, there we go. Nice and easy capture. And claim this for ourselves. Looks like there is a... Okay, that looks like our tree's doing well, which is good. So first thing, let's upgrade our boy. Movement. And let's give ourselves... ambush success chance. Ambition is huge for this faction. It looks like these guys over here, Creeping Deaf Greenskins. Okay, I'm trying to think who it would be a good ally in this region. Telebachland, no, Osterland. I want a good ally that I can give a lot of these random cities to. Because as I make my way through the land, especially as Drycha, I do just want to give a lot of these cities to people. Because the only ones I really care for, if I make a good ally on my border, I only care for the ones that give me health towards my tree. So if it doesn't give me health towards my tree, I'm just going to claim it and give it away to someone. So I just want them to be given to someone decent. I don't know if there's anyone around that fits that bill. So like here, we can make it into a occupier, into a seedling, like that. But we can't really do anything to it. I guess we can. Yeah, we can't really do anything to this. Yeah, I guess we can increase the growth to all areas. Essen is going to be an interesting fight. But I guess we can keep them for now. There's nothing against keeping them for now. Obviously, hopefully we can get these troops healed up as much as possible. We've got a new capital city over here, which looks like it's going to be stronger-ish. Got a city over here. Got 2 cities. Okay. This might be okay, actually. And if we can be friendly with these vampire counts down here, then maybe, because Mordheim is going to have Skaven in it. So if we can be friendly towards a Skaven, the Skaven might give me a good buffer. I might be able to give some of these cities to the Skaven. This is a no-brainer. Use 2 Dryads, that's okay. But I take out the entire settlement and this guy's entire army. That was a no-brainer. Which means I can now just walk straight into this capital city. Ostermark, one of the cities of Ostermark. Next turn now, say. So I'll be able to do that nice and easy. And then I'll be able to give these guys aspect of the birch. And then I can actually recruit one of my Dryads back. Annoyingly, I can't get there this turn, but that's fine. So we know that's going to be gone next turn. These guys, hopefully, they're deteriorating. I'm presuming those guys will probably attack me sometime soon. Natural Dwarf. Let's take on those nachos. First things first, let's heal up our boys. There we go. Another army going to be healed. I know Essen's going to be the capital city at the moment. That's going to be quite tough to. That's going to be quite a tough cookie to break. This guy we're at war with. Do I want to be super aggressive and take this on? I think I do. I do want to take this. It should be a nice quick take. There we go. Nice and quick. Yeah, make it into our seedling. And now we own it. Perfect. And wherever do we want? The argument is, do we just want to try and peace out this guy? Or do we need to peace him? So let's see if we can. Payments join war against Defensive Ireland's military alliance. Can I give him a... No, payments won't affect me. I can't trade in his settlements to him either. So he's just going to walk straight into my land. That's fine. If we can secure our front line here, take out this land over here, take out Essen. These guys, we're improving relations with these guys. Dwarves hate us. Of course they hate us. It might be worth actually giving some of this territory to the dwarves. They don't hate us. It might be a good idea. Why do they hate us at the moment? Let's hover over here. They hate us because of what we've done against Ostermark and the Imperial Reprisal Forces. Huh. Yeah, they hate us a fair bit. But Ostermark will be destroyed. I might be able to counter that. And here we go. Essen, the last location of Ostermark. Gonna attack this. Put in our own seedling. And just like that. We've got some more Dryads. That's pretty cool. Secured 3 provinces. And Ostermark is over. Nice and easy just like that. Now Drycha can have a couple turns. She can replenish her entire army. And we've got her another skill point. Awesome, let's give her that. And I'm not sure where we're going to go next. Obviously, the undead down here have declared war on us, but we are improving. We'll probably convince them soon to be friends of us. So between us and them, we've got Mordheim, who have... I want to know if the... So that it's unfriendly, but they're improving, so they're probably not going to declare war on us. So I think we've got time. We do have time. So ideally, I could go west. These guys don't hate us that much. These dwarves hate us a lot. I just need to think whether it's worth me just giving them all of these cities down here, or I just push into the mountains. It's going to be a tough one. Or I just leave this entire area because my tree is doing really well. And looking at how much money I need to continue upgrading my tree, but the tree's doing really well. Ah, it's a tough one. It's a real tough one. This is mad. So this guy's entire army here, Roland Gans. But you're just killing yourself, buddy. I'm not going to say no, but that's an easy win. So I may as well give myself a little bit more money. Thank you. And then I've got an army here. So his army failed, ran away, and walked straight into my ambush. Thanks. Thank you for that. So Drycha's just been sat there in ambush waiting for them. I guess Walmund Regak is sat there waiting as well. So I think it might be worth me going to war with the Skaven to the southwest. Because Mordheim's right there. We could take Mordheim. Could. It's going to be a really tough fight, but we could take it. I think it's going to be full of very high level Skaven. So just here. It's going to be a really tough fight. So let's go for Mordheim. So I've got another army being built way up here. So that's just going to be an army of, once again, Dryads. And that's going to hopefully be the homeland defense to try and scare off these greenskins over here. I'm not against attacking these greenskins, but let's take Mordheim first. So we take Mordheim. Hopefully these guys will like us. Should be able to take a lot of these factions around here. So if I look over here, Horno, which looks like it could be one of these two regions here, is on fire, which is not a good sign. Well, it is a good sign. So Drycha, you attack first. You go straight for Mordheim. I'm expecting this to be a really tough fight. Clan Creepus. You're going to declare war on Clan Creepus. Declare war, yes. And let's see what they've got in Mordheim. They've run away, which is not a good sign. Have they got nothing in Mordheim? They don't have very much. We're going to auto-resolve this. Because that... And we're going to capture it. I was expecting that to be slightly more than that. We're going to go for... Oh, that is good. Minus upkeep of all Dryads. Growth, replenishment. Yeah, go for that. 100%. Then I just need you. They're in march stance. We want to take those out. So they're currently in force march. Easy. Nice and easy win. And they have given us, let's take the health regen. Perfect. And now you guys can now go into ambush stance. You've got 100% chance to ambush. Perfect. Drycha, you just need to survive essentially a turn. These guys could attack you, but I think you should be strong enough to survive. Go 1 point into quartermaster and you can go for training. There we go. Nice. We've got this hero over here. He's not really doing anything, to be honest. So we just, yeah, we need these guys to survive just one turn. The replenishment or the, there we go, the corruption's dropping quite rapidly. Can I piece out of these guys? Let's see if I can piece it. Yep, we can piece out of them. Perfect. Balance the offer. They can give me some money. Perfect. Amazing. So we're now no longer at war with any vampire counts. That's now improving. These guys hate me a lot, these slayers. These guys hate me as well. And these Talabek, Talabek don't really care. So we can capture this zone. Be in a really good place. So, we've been able to take out the Skaven on the west side of our land. These greenskins have attacked us, so we're now going to try and hopefully take them on. So first things first, trying to push them off of this city here. Prolific victory. Yeah, we'll take that. There you go, that's a huge win for us already. So that's the first city saved. I was expecting them to probably take all these cities, to be perfectly honest, but I'm quite happy that they decided not to take them straight away. Then we've got this guy over here. He's been in ambush stance, he's been close enough. Let's get in there. Okay, he's going to run away. However, that is just close enough, so let's go and attack these guys. Decisive victory. Boom, that's a second greenskin army taken care of. And then, foolishly, they have sent one of their armies way to the south, which I'll show you in 1 second. First I need to upgrade as many of these to Aspect of the Oak. Done. There we go. So foolishly they sent an army way down here, who this guy is going to go down and take out that army. Doesn't look too dangerous. To be honest, our force is actually strong enough to take them out on their own, so never mind, we're not going to send him down there. So we've just repelled all of this Orc army. So now we've got essentially 3 areas here. I don't know who owns this area here. That looks rather dead. We've got 3 regions here. We're going to take all 3 of these. We could probably give these to these dwarves over here, to be honest. Although they don't have a region border in it, which means we could probably give it to these Kislevs over here. Because they seem to be holding their own. Let's see, they are 154th, so they're not doing that badly. But we'll come over here, we'll see who owns all this area. This should be an easy win for us. Because, yes, they have a settlement, but they have a garrison, but we've got 3 full stacks here. We should be fine. We've got more research now as well, so let's go for, don't really care for you. Yeah, Bretonia's nice and all. More replenishment for all of our troops, that's really useful, so we can go for that. So let's end this episode on a bit of a high. We've got Ostermark has returned. That is actually quite a good army. It's got a land ship. What's a land ship? Obviously a ship on land. You know, I don't know why I asked. That's quite a strong little army. Right, so Drycha, we've got 3 stacks here. Decisive victory. We'll still lose a... Looks like we're going to lose at least 1 unit here. Going to scout the terrain. Is it a city? Well, he's got these available siege weapons. So it is a city. Amazing. So we're just going to go straight and fight the battle. We're going to probably attack from 2 different directions. Drycha probably attacking from the north, and then the rest will come down here and attack from the south. So we've got a full Drycha army just here. The other 2 are way back in the back there. And all we're going to do is using the Vanguard deployment. We're going to get you guys straight on top of the walls. You guys on top of the walls over here. You guys can move forward. Our monstrous units can attack. You can move everyone else forward, or move all of our archers forward as well. Get out of this. We'll try and get as far away from that tower as possible. Drycha, you've got some magic here, so let's try and start attacking some of these guys on the walls. And this archer here, this archer can start firing as well. We could probably get them out of the way. Just you can attack the gatehouse as well. And you, what have you got? You've got an Awakened Wood, you've got a bit of magic here as well. So you've got big guns over here. Let's try and take out some of these big guns. Boom. Bit of damage. Not loads. We knocked a few of them off of the wall, which is pretty cool. They didn't die, but knocked them off the wall. And then with that in mind, you guys can just kind of move away from here. If you can. Move about here. There we go. You can get everyone on top of the walls. You guys are taking a bit of damage, that's fine. And... ooh, summons a unit of Dryads. Yeah, that'd be good. Didn't know that was a thing. That'd be really useful to have. Just in the back line there. Just right there would be perfect. Drycha, you've got a bit more magic, but you can't use any. That's fine. There we go. You guys can slowly fight what's on the walls. So we want to ideally capture this first. You can use your magic over here, try and hit those big uns. You guys turn skirmish off and hold your ground. Try and hit these big uns first. Where are our big boys? Okay, big boys are attacking the gate. Apparently I've captured an enemy. Okay, I've captured this point here, so it's no longer going to attack us, which is great. Definitely want to hold this. And these strides behind them, okay, they've done their part. Perfect. You try and hit their archers from behind. And I think, use this just here. I don't know what it does. Looks like a bombardment spell. See this, wherever this is. How long do I have left? Okay, got 2.5 minutes on my other troops coming in. These Dryads are slowly climbing the wall. And can you guys attack these instead now? They are quite tanky. These are very different to what we fought before. How long have we got? 2 more minutes. That's fine. Let's speed this side up. It looks like we're probably going to break through this maybe sometime soon. So not enough of our troops are getting onto the wall to be able to do very much damage. Just because of how tanky these orcs are. You guys have managed to get on the wall, so you guys try and push across. And we're going to keep trying to shoot whatever's behind the wall. Have we broken through the gate? Okay, the gate's not broken through just yet. Looks like they are... This is one thing I don't like about this game is the AI. Looks like they've opened the gate, so they're attacking us through the gate when they shouldn't be. It looks like these archers are wavering, which is good. Once they're off the ground, or once they're off the map, they're off the map. And we just move on to the next unit. Okay, that unit here is wavering as well. Let's move on to the next one. You guys can slowly fight your way across here. You guys actually attack that guy. No, you guys definitely don't want to be charging out there. And Dryad, if you've got any more magic, you do have a little bit more magic. Try and take on these big ones over there. And you guys can maybe take on those archers. So our reinforcements are on their way in, which is great. And looks like we've got a bit of momentum now as well, which is cool. And looks like the guys over here have just gone and captured another position, which is awesome. So all of our other troops on the other flank have come in. I should have given these to the AI really, shouldn't I? Well, you guys just go and attack the gates, I guess. Can I still give these to AI maybe? No, you can normally give them to a friend, but I guess I can't do that. You guys just go straight through and capture and I guess attack these archer boys over here. And let's move back over to this wall over here. So we've losing a few dryads, but that's fine. We still have the gatehouse. We're slowly capturing the gate, I guess. We just want more of these troops to get into this foray. You guys are doing what you can. Perfect. And just pew-pewing everything that appears. You guys, can you just jump down and attack? You looks like you should. Nope, you can't. Never mind. And where is Dryad? Let's do some more magic. Let's do a bit more magic in here. It's a shame we don't have any oh, we do have AoE. A little bit. We do have AoE. So the game's lagging here a little bit, as you can probably see. But you should see a little explosion in a second. Or it's already happened. Never mind. Okay, you guys, how you guys doing? Let's move over to this side. Perfect. Right, you guys can just run straight in and just... What do you need to capture this? You need to capture all these points. Just go and capture as many points as possible. I'm not too worried about what any other forces. You guys capture this one as well. Yeah, Dryad is going to win this almost on her own. Her force is really strong. Of course, we've lost a couple units of... Yeah, we lost a couple units of Dryads, but that's fine. There we go. Nice and easy. Match is over. Relatively good way to end the battle. A nice little siege. So we lost... So Dryad, you lost about a third of your force, which is reasonable. These big ones are strong. These Black Ox are very strong. So you have a really strong force. Considering that's just a garrison. So our Dryads are good, but they're not perfect. We need to start to replace them with more tree men. As you can see, 72 and 68. So we're going to slowly move them over to being tree men and treekin, because they do a lot more. These archers are fine. So if I can get an army of benevolent treekin, that'd be perfect. There you go, battle's over. Let's take this city. City in the name of the Wood Elves. We lost 2 units in that one. That's fine. We can give ourselves a unit of renown. We can then buy ourselves one of these as well. Wouldn't mind a Feral Manticore, but that's a bit out of the price range at the moment. So we want this one. Let's go for Aspect of the Oak again. You, Aspect of the Oak as well. And you as well, Aspect of the Oak. Perfect. So we're in a good place. Obviously we've got some enemies here, but that's fine. You guys have enough range to be able to take them as well. Just pop straight through, take on this. Valiant defeat. Okay. And then maybe you can come through and attack it as well. 2 armies. We should definitely be a win here. You lose a couple Dryads. we're going to take that. I don't really want to fight that fight because they were quite scary units. There's a lot of artillery which I didn't really want to fight against. But they're now out of the fight, which is good. We now just re-recruit the ones we just lost. Level all of our boys up, and that will... I'll be able to take out that last city off of camera, off of the recording, because it won't be too difficult to take that. So yeah, well, I'll end this video here. So we're in a really good place. We've secured everything we wanted to secure. Oh, we've got another level here. Yeah, we secured everything we wanted to secure. And we now just need to take on this city here, take on these dwarves, these orcs. These orcs will be completely out of the picture. And then the only thing left in this region will be us. That's the only real thing we need to worry about. Because then we would have captured these regions back here. We've taken more time, which is really good. Obviously, there's going to be a rebellion soon. Not ideal, but never mind. We've taken this region over here. Yeah, we're in a really good place. Griffin Wood, in about 4 turns. Yeah, in about 4 turns, we'll be fully upgraded. So we can then use the magical forest heal ritual, which we can do in the next episode, which should be quite cool. Because we'd want all of our armies back there to defend. But I won't spoil what happens then. So, yeah, this area's Griffinwood secure. We've obviously got some form of chaos or something over this side. I'm not sure what is over here. We've got something. So we may have to be a bit worried about whatever's taken that out. Obviously, we've got some vampire counts over here. Should be improving our reputation with the Sylvania soon. Because if this is Sylvania and they're the strong ones in this region, then it might be worth just kind of not being enemies with them. And just letting them do their own things. We're slowly improving with the dwarves up here. So now we've secured this area. We need to just look. The Kislevs aren't hating us. Talabekland is in a really bad position. So we could probably just take this last location. Yeah, because they've just lost Talabheim, which is not ideal. Which I believe that is actually over here somewhere, if I remember correctly. Or it could be over here. So yeah, Empire's not doing very well at the moment. At least the Oak of Ages is still alive. Only just. It would be good to take the Oak of Ages. But normally Drycha would want to take her by force because she's the outcast of the Wood Elves. But no, we'll end this episode here. So we've made a lot of gains. So you've made it this far. Thank you much for watching. We've got a couple links in the description down below. Those links being one to the community Discord. If you want to join the community, feel free. You're more than welcome. And then 2 links to 2 other YouTube channels. One is to Mrs Rothmers, One Nerd to Rule Them All, which is a lore channel, which is all about Lord of the Rings, Game of Thrones, Warhammer. And then we've got a final YouTube channel, which is a joint YouTube channel between me and the missus called Nerdy Miniatures, which is all about the Warhammer tabletop game, where we've got a couple Age of Sigmar, Lord of the Rings, Warcry, and soon to be some 40k armies. So if you like to watch people build, paint, some tutorials, just feel free to have a look over there. So have a wonderful day, everyone, and as per usual, peace out.